La alineación del Barcelona será...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ball's gone out of play. Isco. Anthony. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Foden. And it's Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Messi. Real chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pablo Fornals. Now it's Isco. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Foden. Valverde. Pablo Fornals does well to get it back. Pressing high and with purpose. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Valverde hurtling down that right flank. Ricardo Rodriguez. For Pablo Fornals. Isco. He's through, now is he in? Foden. First quarter of an hour gone. Great ball if he can get there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Son Heung-min. Valverde has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Valverde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Isco. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Now it's Isco. And no, that was never going to make it. Robertson. Now it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are square, you score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Foden goes on a run down the left wing. Now the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Ricardo Rodriguez. He's got away. Son Heung-min. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Anthony.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And here's Messi. Son Heung-min. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Ricardo Rodriguez. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Son Heung-min. Valverde. And here's shapes to shoot! Well, the clearance is short. And that's an excellent interception. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Foden. That has been cut short. Isco. Now it's Foden. Pablo Fornals. Anthony. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Isco. And he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson is there to clear.
Asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Pablo Fornals. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Akanji. That's good running with the ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Alexander-Arnold. Messi could he'll try from distance. Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Pablo Fornals. And here's Foden. Oh, he's found Valverde!
He's got away with one there.
Anthony. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he was quick to react. Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals. To Anthony. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. And they're not going to make any further progress now. "75 minutes played. And it's Messi. Oh, here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Messi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's found a way through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 81 el dorsal 22.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now it's Messi. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Son Heung-min. The final 5 minutes. Now this could be a chance. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Anthony, played back. Now it's Anthony.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Anthony.
Oh, great feat, that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.